Good morning. So I want to start off on a positive note, and I would like to share. I'm not gonna say be mature, but I was gonna be very grown about it and not speak on it. But y'all know I speak on stuff. I don't care who's watching or whatever it is. It doesn't take away from the beautiful experiences I've had. It just lets me know that I don't want to be included in future ones because presence is a present, okay? Anyway, so first off, I want to start on an amazing note. For my digital nomad work, for those of you who know what I do, I woke up this morning to a $150 tip, baby. And I was just, oh, your girl always got coin coming in, but I do have to, unlike others who just have, a lot of savings, or people who think I'm rich because of the only, or whatever it is, like I do still have to work. So I be out here working, and then I go out, I work, I go out, or whatever. And I've been managing. I haven't been like, oh my gosh, or like stressed about money because I know it's always coming back to me and I'm always working hard to get it to come back to me or meet it halfway. But I woke up this morning with $150. No expectation, just a tip. And it's wild because I've actually been thinking about getting out of that line of work. And I still am. I'm not going to be like, oh, I got money. Yeah, man, I'm not staying. No, but it was just beautiful that somebody, like, wow, I'm shocked. Like, I want to cry, honestly, because the fact that somebody went and worked their ass off and they sent that to me, like, what? And they work, like, in the ocean, I think on a submarine. Oh my gosh, wow. And they've been very, very generous before, but I'm never expecting it. So the fact that, that just hit randomly was like, wow. Zuby Mama, that was amazing. So I want to start on that positive note. I want to go into a more neutral note. It's not negative. If anybody's watching this, they're like, oh my gosh, she's so dramatic. She's telling the internet. This is my channel, baby. This is where we discuss. And it's more of an issue of relatability, so people don't feel like they're crazy if they go through the same stuff. But unfortunately, I went to a dinner yesterday. I honestly would have just not wasted my time or energy and stayed in. It was a friend last night, but I sat at a dinner for 2 hours. 2 hours. And I was the only English speaker there. I understand a good chunk of another language, but I am not able to speak it fluently. And so I sat at a dinner and was talked around for 2 hours. And I don't know about y'all, but that's a level of disrespect. I know if it was anybody else, it would have been a scene. I know for a fact it would have been. Maybe it's an American thing, but that's like, I don't know if that's just not considered rude, but I really wish somebody would go sit at a dinner and sit in silence for 2 hours with like little to pretty much no engagement because you don't know the language. It was a bit disappointing because I have noticed like many moments where it's, oh, she don't know Dutch. Like I've heard people say that as well in that language, like, oh, I know Dutch, but she doesn't know Dutch. Like it feels like a flex, and I think it's so beautiful to know different languages. This is not envy, this is not jealousy. Like I always say that people who know other languages are much smarter because the fact that you know a whole other language is beautiful. But if you're gonna be rude or not have the best heart, I don't think it matters how many languages you know. I don't think it matters how many cultures or backgrounds you're from. At the end of the day, if your spirit is moving like that, that speaks volumes more than you can ever speak to me personally. Like, and for me, I just personally got sick of it because I think it's like at the dinner, it was like, oh, she's being so dramatic over a 2-hour dinner of sitting in silence. I've peeped so much that I don't say anything because I'm like, if I start something, like I'm gonna quietly walk away because y'all not getting a reaction out of me. But I've heard so much of the, oh, I speak it, but she doesn't. Oh yeah, her mom's Dutch, but she's not. To other people, the point where I walked away, so I don't know why people are having phone calls in front of me like I don't understand what you're saying. Just, oh, let's teach the American culture. Like, if that's the butt of the joke, then I'm sorry, you're not funny and you need to find better jokes, personally. Because for me, it's not, oh, haha, the Dutch is this, ha, ha, ha. And it's not, I think some people have to humble themselves. Because it's not like, oh, yes, this is our American friend, but she's learning Dutch. Or, yeah, you could try with her. Or, no, it's just, no, she don't speak it. But we do, so, da, 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 da. Or even when I had said I was tapping out of something, the immediate switch to Dutch, like, okay, I don't mind people talking in their language. I want people to be comfortable. I want people to speak in the language they are most comfortable in. And if I know in my heart that you're not speaking ill of me, or if I'm not like, ha ha ha, the American, ha, that's like the running joke, then I don't care. Like, I need to learn Dutch. So being around it, I was really excited to hear it. But this is the first time, I think it's the first time I've encountered this like pack mentality. And it's like, okay, she's the outcast. Like, she don't know Dutch. We good. And it's like, listen, I'm not like, I'm just not, I'm too grown for that. I'm too grown. If y'all not grown enough for that, that's okay. That's your maturity level. But that's just, I don't like that in any language, any culture. Like I had posted, and I was basically saying that, because unfortunately it does come from insecure people too, where they feel like they have to bring you down to a level so they feel bigger about themselves. They need validation. They feel like passing judgment's going to make them feel better or whatever it is. And I was like, if you have to rob somebody else's vibrancy and their light to make yourself richer, that's something you got to look inward for, because that's your spirit at the end of the day.